this is gonna sound corny, but like for example, like so Drake is light skinned, I'm light skinned. Drake's birthday is in October, my birthday is in October. Drake was born in 1986, I was born in 1986. A lot of the things that he talks about that drives him as far as motivation, things about, making sure he's growing and making sure he's getting better, expanding his empire, not necessarily like his record label or anything like that, but just his brand. That's the same kind of thing that I feel like I'm trying to do, but on a different, in a different realm as far as, since he's a rapper, he's doing all his entertainment type thing, but I'm a dentist, so like I'm trying to expand my brand too. So I feel like there's some kind of connect.
New York today is going to be 1 hour and 30 minutes for takeoff to touchdown. We do thank you for selecting Delta Airlines as your means of travel today, and welcome aboard.
Well, I ended up in New York City because I'm doing a general practice residency program, which is a 1-year residency program for people that have graduated from dental school that want extra training. For whatever reason, I just felt like I needed some kind of experience outside of Georgia. So I applied to one GPR program out in Houston, applied to a couple up here in New York, and the one here, which is called Bronx Lebanon Hospital, seemed like it would be able to offer the most opportunity for me to grow. So when I applied, they accepted me, they chose me, they picked me, and then so I just came up here. Well, when I was an undergrad, I think actually my sister told me about Drake because I didn't really know anything about Drake. This was back in 2008, and so I heard like a mixtape, and then he came out with So Far Gone, and then after that he kind of just took off. Man, I felt like I was in high school, like go play a state playoff basketball game. I mean, I was excited. I was ready to get out of the clinic earlier because I had to get out of work and then get on the train and come back home. I mean, I was kind of rushing through some things, writing out my notes real fast and stuff. So I was excited. I was just thinking about not necessarily the concert, but just thinking like, dang, this little country boy from Thompson, Georgia is up here in New York going to a Drake concert at the Barclays Center, which is, I would never even think that.
No, honestly, if they waited for me.
I think I met Ray like six years ago, and at the time I think we were both applying to dental school or getting ready to apply, and we were taking like these extra courses at GRU and MCG at the time to prepare us for the test to get into dental school. So I met him, and at first, you don't know anybody, so you don't even really like talk to him like that. Well, at least I don't. And then, I mean, he was cool though, because we were talking. He was from Fort Valley. He's a Q dog, and I was a Kappa, so we got cool off. Once I got accepted, I was like, man, you might well just come up to New York. Then he said, yeah. He applied and got all his paperwork in, and then he got interviewed, and they wanted him, and then we both moved up here like around the same time. So that's kind of how everything went. I went to one of his concerts in Atlanta, and the one in Atlanta, he had a lot more like guest appearances and stuff like that. But now that he's been out for a while, he's had 3 albums. I feel like at this point in his career, he doesn't need a whole lot of guests to have a good show because he has so much material that he could do a 2-3 hour show by himself. Like I think his set was almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It was like watching a movie. So I felt like they were pretty equal, as far as the shows that I've been to. My favorite Drake song is "Successful." The reason why is because it's something that, like, a lot of the words in the song, the verses, the thing that he says, I feel like they apply to me. And I think that song came out like in 08, 09. And around that time, I was graduating from undergrad at Payne College. So at that time, my mindset at 21, 22 had changed to, I got to go out here and get it. So the chorus, I just want to be successful, encompasses all of those things and all of my goals that I want for myself, as far as, not only, being able to provide for my family, but also being able to provide great oral health care to patients, and, being an outstanding person in the community and things like that. All of those things to me mean that you're successful, not necessarily making a whole lot of money and doing all this kind of thing and having all kind of cars, but being able to provide for your family, being a great person in the community, being a good role model for younger males as well as females. I mean, that's what being successful is to me.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Slate.